Hi again, it's Steve from Stapling and Nailing Supplies, web address mytoolkit.co.uk. Today I'm looking at a Stanley Bostitch tool. It's an upholstery stapler and it takes the 80 series staple. It takes a staple leg length from 4mm right the way up to 16mm maximum. Obviously if you're doing general upholstery work, a 10 or a 12mm is probably standard, but you can choose the leg length as per the application. Ideal for upholstery work, but you probably noticed already by this tool, it's air operated, but if you look at the nose on the tool, I know I've got a dark shirt on there, but if I just probably put it against the wood, it's got that extra long nose. Most tools tend to have a 1-inch nose, which is ideal to get into most applications, but the 2-inch nose, obviously, for hard to reach areas. And I know certain applications, maybe through bed springs. I've also seen it used on seating applications when doing motorbike seats and even bicycle seats as well, when they're trying to staple in hard to reach areas. So that's the extra long nose version. This tool, excellent quality, Stanley Bostitch, bottom load magazine. That is the 80 series, excuse me, staples. Drop those in, close them up, and away you go again. This particular tool, and I've always liked this on the Bostitch ones, they don't have a safety on the nose. The disadvantage when you do get safeties on the nose is it tends to impair the view when stapling. So the nose is totally free, but what it has is a secondary trigger. Now, although I've loaded it and I'm playing around with this, the airline is actually disconnected. Always disconnect the airline when not in use. And it has this secondary trigger. Probably if I put it against the wood there, you probably have a better view of it. So there you've got your main trigger there. If it was to pull that with the airline, nothing will fire. But the first trigger has to be pulled first, and then you can fire away on the second one. And that stops actually somebody inadvertently picking up a tool connected to the airline, which it shouldn't be, but if it was, it's not going to fire a staple away from that operative, but obviously somebody else could be in that firing line. Quality tools, as I said, there's actually a power adjuster on the side of the tool there as well. And without me rambling on and boring you, I'll just fire a couple of staples into that soft piece of timber. Obviously the standard nose version, you may be familiar with, more or less looks the same, except it'll have that 1-inch nose as opposed to the 2-inch then. But the size of the body and everything is more or less the same. So then, secondary, first trigger, then the secondary one. There we go. Long nose, 80 series stapler from Stanley Bostitch. And as you know, these videos, we post them regular with hints and tips. Any problems at all or any queries, you can always pick up the phone. You can email us. But above all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So there we go. I'll see you again soon. Take care.